Okay, it is Sunday, October 20th. Gonna get in a couple hives, and I'm a little bit behind in getting honey. See if I can actually get some, see how they're doing. I may put some honey supers on to feed later. We'll see how everything goes when we get inside this one first. I don't know if there's still any nectar in the area. It's pretty late in the season. I haven't been seeing a whole lot of goldenrod, which is one of the last things that they're able to get for the season. I'm loading up my smoker here. I usually have smoker fuel, but I'm out, so I'm using actual leaves. And of course, it's the right time of the year for that. I don't know if I got enough fire in here or not. Don't look like I do. Maybe I can get it going here. I had it lit before I came over here. Most of it went out. Let's see if I can get it going. Got a little bit of smoke there. There we go. There it's going. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Got my tub here to put frames of honey in if there is any available. There should be, but I don't know. We'll find out here in a moment. Get some smoke in here. All right, hopefully the bees aren't too aggressive today. We'll find that out in a moment here too. Inner cover off, get some smoke in there. That was the outer cover first. Definitely a bunch of bees in the top here. I'm gonna get my lid to the tub nearby, because as I put frames in, I'm gonna cover them up so the bees don't keep getting on them. Okay, let's see what we got here. Don't seem to have any honey at all on it. Oh yeah, there's a little bit there. Definitely not enough to take. I'm afraid I waited too long, and that they're already using the resources that are in there. We'll see though. We will see. See what this next one looks like. I can see this one has a little bit more honey on it. None of them, I would say, are completely full. Let's get some more smoke in here. I tend to go too fast with this smoke, and probably a reason why bees tend to be aggressive, because if you make slow movements, they say they're not as aggressive. Now this one has a decent amount of honey on it. I think I'm going to take this one. Let's shake the bees off. Put it in. Oh, get my brush. Get the bees off. Put it in the tub. Put the cover on. Otherwise, the bees will keep flocking to it. This one looks the same. Probably going to do the same thing. I have plenty of frames here. Now this one, it has an area there. Boy, it almost looks like brood there. Shouldn't be brood up in the top. but since I'm not sure, I'm going to leave that one there. Take this next one. This one is all honey. My brush, get the bees off. Put it in the tub real quick. Alright. Next one looks the same as the last one. That one's going to be all honey. I think maybe the rest of them will all be honey. Like I said, I have extra frames here to put up there. Yeah, this one's definitely all honey. Get the bees off. Put it in the tub and close it off real quick. Alright. The next one. Same thing. Well, a lot of bees on the back of that. Same thing, get the bees off. Close it off real quick. I don't want to be taking bees home with me. So this, my hives are at my mom's house, and I do all my processing at home, about 6 miles away. So I don't want to be taking the bees with me. Now this one, like empty on this side. Only about 25% honey on this side, so I'm going to leave this one here. And it looks like all the other ones are the same as that. None of these are full. Nope, so I'm going to leave all the rest of these here. And I'll put some empty frames in to take the place of the ones that I took. Alright. Flare up the hill here a little bit. How many frames do I need? I need, it's 10 frames per box. I think I took 4. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, I need 4 frames. All right. This one actually has honey in it a little bit, so I'll give that back to him. So, put my frame hanger over here, hang it on this skid. All in here. Alright. This last guy in. Move him to the center. Oh, that was pretty quick. So I like it. Move the frames to the center. Alright. Inner cover on. Be careful to not squish any bees. Slide it on instead of just laying it on. Oh, I got one. Oh, that's an old one. Alright. Get the outer cover on. Alright. Put the rock on. Alright, and that's it for that one. Now we're going to move up to the next one. Give me a minute here. Carry my stuff up. My camera and there's my other one right next to the water tank, and my frame hanger. All right, let's get this guy set up. All right. Back a little bit, I'm a little too close. All right, this hive seems to be a little bit more active. Hopefully it's not aggressive. All right. Some smoke in. The rock off. Get the outer cover off first. I don't know if you can tell, but my apiary is on a bit of a hill. So the last hive was facing downhill, and this one's facing uphill. A lot of bees in there in the cover. This one seems to be a lot more active than the other one. Got some smoke on the top. Getting the ladies to head down in, hopefully. Just curious if I didn't look at the other one. I'm wondering if they're bringing pollen in. Not seeing any yet. Definitely active. They're bringing something in. All right. Let's get this outer cover off. And we'll do the same thing we did in the last one. We'll check out the honey reserves. And if there's enough, I'll take some. Smoker's already getting a little bit. Keep that air going, keep the bellows going. Lots of bees in the roof there, in the cover. Alright. Smoke on the top. And let's see what we have in here. Alright, there's a lot of propolis, whatever it's called, the stuff that they use to glue everything together. There's a lot more in this one than there was in the last one. Need my hanger, where to put, there it is. Alright. This one might be similar to the other one where there's not a whole lot on the outer frame. One side is almost full, this side has nothing, but I think this next frame is completely full, so I'll be taking that home. Actually, all of these look full so far. We'll find out as we pull them out. I'm separating them right now. Kind of easier to separate them ahead of time, and you don't have to keep separating them every time. Like I said, if this one's good to go, it'll be going in the tub right away, and it is completely full. So we'll shake the bees off. Where'd I put my brush? Did I leave it over at the other one? Oh, it fell out of my pocket. All right. All right, the tub's behind you. Oh no, it's not. That's the spare one. All right, tug is right here out to the side. The frames fell over. Definitely want to get it covered up quick. Like I said at the last one, the bees will keep going in it and they'll stay on it. And I don't want to take the bees home with me. A lot of bees on this side, nothing on this, but shake them off, shake them down into the hive. The ones that I can't shake in, I brush off. Put it in the tub. I brought 2 tubs, and I think I'm going to need the other one. Yep, one bee got in there. Come on, lady. Oh, she's going to end up getting trapped in there. I did, before I had a lot of hive beetles, and this time I don't seem to see a whole lot of them. I did see one on that last frame, but before I had a Layens hive over there that actually was infested with hive beetles, and it actually killed the hive. And but this hive seems to be strong enough that you know, they can withstand a few beetles, but when they get infested, it's, you know, then they can't. This one seems to be strong enough, and the last one. I didn't see any hive beetles in the last one. Seemed to do good, which is a good sign. I think I'm going to get every frame except for this first one hanging right here. Got some police action going on down over the hill on Dairy Street. I mean, not Dairy Street, Nyes Road. They might be heading to Dairy Street, but Nyes Road runs right behind, not right behind, but behind and on the other side of the creek here behind my mom's house. Nice little creek. Spent a lot of summers in that creek, fishing, swimming, ice skating in the wintertime. There's a dam there, and it would freeze up for probably about a quarter mile to a half a mile, so you could ice skate on it. Rode my motorcycle on it a couple times, towing kids around, my dirt bike, towing kids around on ice skates. Had a lot of fun down there, but it's all completely overgrown now. I filled that tub up. Yeah, you can't even get down there. There was a water company down there, and they shut the water company down. The dam's still there, but they don't keep it trimmed down there anymore, which is a shame, because I'd love to take my granddaughter down there. I think we were down there a couple times before it completely overgrew. She wants to go fishing, and that's a nice place to go fishing, but that's progress for you. But anyway, just a little bit of anecdotal information there. Alright. So the good thing is, these bees are not aggressive at all. There's the hive beetle right there. I think before I might have actually brushed them back into the hive, and that's not a good idea, so I'll make sure I brush them away from the hive. All right. Okay. 2 more frames here, and then I'm going to be done. I almost want to check out the rest of the hive, but it looks so strong I don't think I need to. There's kind of no point. That strong. I probably should check at least one of the frames and make sure that, because this is the brood box, and this is called a honey super. It's where they put their honey, and they raise their young ones in the bottom 2. But they normally, the top of the frames, they'll have honey on that too. And I guess I should make sure that they do have plenty of honey before I take everything off the top. But I'm probably, this one has nothing on the back side, so I mean, it's completely full on this side, just like this one. Yeah, I'm going to take those, and I'll be putting new frames in their place. Put as much honey as I can. Okay. And that fills up, almost filled up that second one. All right, so now I got to get a bunch of 10 frames to frames to top this off. Here's 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get the hanger off. Got to grab 4 more. need to take this whole box because this is a small one, a lower one, and this is a medium. And I don't want to put the smalls in a medium, so I'm going to take this whole thing off and just completely replace it. But they were all empty anyway. And while I'm at it, then I can take a look and see what they got going on here. I wasn't going to do that. What the heck is that? Some kind of weird looking bug. I don't want that in my hive. I think it might have been an earwig, but it was half smashed. Alright, let's look and see. Boy, this frame is really glued in. And it feels completely heavy, which is good. I'm hoping it to be. Okay, I'm hoping there's honey on it, and there is. That's all honey. So that means that this hive is totally set for winter, even though I took the entire honey super off the top. I'm not sure if they'll even put any honey in here. But it's here if they need it. So let's get now the bees are getting a little feisty. They're getting a little feisty. I think it was because I got into their lower box, into the brood box. That's where the queen is. The queen's in the brood box. And I found that they tend to get more aggressive when you get close to the queen. That's just my experience. Frame is a little jacked. The side piece was starting to come off. Wasn't in the proper location, but anyway. So we'll put this thing back together. Slide the inner cover on. Sure. Yep, that looks good. All right. There's a lot of bees in the outer cover, but they would definitely get smushed, so try to shake them off. All right. Sometimes you hear that terrible sound where you put the cover on and you hear a crunch. The bee got in the way, but I didn't hear that this time. All right, that's going to be it. I'm actually done here for today. Now soon, I don't think I'm quite ready for it yet, but when it gets colder, I'll have to put mouse guards on the front of the hive. Otherwise, mice will go in and create havoc. We don't want that. But that is going to be it. I'll show you my other hives. Like I said, this was the first one, or the second one. This was the first one. They're both Langstra's hives. This is a lay-ins that I bought at the end of the season, but the bees I was going to put in it were the ones that had the hive beetle infestation. So that'll be sitting here till next year. There's a lay-ins hive. That's doing very good. And there's another lay-ins hive up there, and there's my truck. Anyway, that's going to do it. And like I said, the bees are very mellow today. The last time I was here, they were so aggressive. They followed me to my truck, and I had to pretty much run and hide behind my mom's house over here and wait for them to get tired of trying to sting me. And but today I didn't have that problem. And you can see right there, that was one of my swarm traps. I caught a couple swarms in that, but I don't need to leave that out for the winter, so I'll be taking that home with me. But that's it.